Now for what's trending in true crime. A Louisiana mayor is out on bond after being accused of allegedly having sex with a minor.
A Louisiana mayor abruptly resigns from office. Then within days of her resignation, she's booked into jail, accused of raping a minor while she was in office.
It's a very serious crime.
Now, if you thought Tiffany Henyard was bad, this woman takes the cake. This is the mayor of DeRidder, Louisiana, 42-year-old Misty Roberts. Now, Misty Roberts is the first woman to hold the position of mayor in DeRidder, Louisiana. Now, let me tell you a little something about DeRidder, Louisiana. It's a town of about 10,000 residents, and it's about 50 miles east of Jasper, Texas, or about 240 miles west of New Orleans. Now, in the end of July, state police started an investigation into claims that there was an adult having sex with minors. Now, in a shocking move, the mayor of the town resigned and then named the fire chief as the mayor pro tem. And this occurred on a Saturday.
Roberts resigned as mayor just 5 days ago. Her arrest follows a tumultuous week in DeRidder. Roberts said she'd be away from the office for 2 weeks, appointing an interim mayor on Friday. She then resigned Saturday.
Mayor Roberts wrote, "For nearly 15 years, my love and passion for DeRidder has been my foundation while serving as mayor. This role has rewarded me with many great relationships. I am humbled to have witnessed the hard work that it took a community to come together and overcome through unprecedented times. However, I must adjust my focus and priorities." Now, the letter didn't provide a reason for the mayor's decision to resign. Now, some thought the resignation was related to the police investigation, but no one was sure.
Council President Randy Larkin said the council is working to determine whether Clanton's leave is connected to allegations they have heard against her.
And the city council was considering launching their own investigation as well. But just minutes ago, during a city meeting, they announced they will not launch one of their own and instead opt for LSP to handle the investigation. So far, the state police has yet to release any details regarding the potential case. We'll continue to track this story as we learn more.
Then the local news story reported that Louisiana State Police were investigating allegations that the mayor had engaged in sexual relations with a minor who was too young to be able to legally provide consent. Generally, this is known as statutory rape. Now, state police interviewed 2 children, and here's what they found.
The State Police Special Victims Unit interviewed 2 juveniles, including the alleged victim. Both confirmed Roberts had sex with the one juvenile while employed as mayor.
So with these witnesses, the police had probable cause to arrest the mayor. The court issued an arrest warrant on July 31st, 2024, and Roberts surrendered herself the next day.
At the time of the arrest, Roberts' attorney issued this statement saying, "My client learned late last night of a warrant despite not being contacted to be interviewed prior to investigators obtaining the warrant. My client maintains her innocence."
Now, the mayor was arrested and charged with sexual assault of a minor.
Well, a major development involving DeRidder's former mayor, Misty Roberts Clanton. She's been arrested for rape, allegedly involving a juvenile. The State Police Special Victims Unit interviewed 2 juveniles, including the alleged victim. Both confirmed that Clanton had sex with one juvenile while employed as mayor. 42-year-old Clanton is charged with 1 count of third-degree rape and contributing to the delinquency of juveniles. Her bond has been set at $75,000.
Now, the mayor's attorney called his client innocent and reminded the public that she still has rights.
Attorney Adam Johnson is representing Roberts. He said in a statement, quote, "My client maintains her innocence, and as it stands, she is in fact innocent. She has not been charged with the crime and or convicted of any crime, and we trust the public will respect her constitutional presumption of innocence, which is fundamental to our system of justice," end quote.
Now, the more serious counts of this indictment, the mayor is facing 25 years in prison, which is a lot of time. Now, the shocking part is obviously this is the mayor of the town who's involved in this. And this happened while this person was mayor, which is insane. Now, this is not the first time we've seen a mayor get arrested for unspeakable things with underage children. Like, for instance, this mayor from College Park who got 30 years in prison for child blank.
The mayor of a big college town was arrested on several charges of possession and distribution of child.
When you're entrusted with such a high office elected by the people, that it is disturbing. It's disturbing in so many ways.
Patrick Woyan was the elected mayor of College Park, Maryland, and was in office since 2015. The city is home to the University of Maryland. Woyan resigned the night before his arrest. While this investigation does not involve any official city business of any kind, it is in the best interest of our community that I step aside and not serve as a distraction.
Take a look at your screen. 47-year-old Patrick Woyan is charged with 40 counts of having sexual content involving kids and 16 counts of distributing it. He resigned from his position as College Park mayor last night and was arrested this morning. The Prince George's County Police Chief says this is deeply troubling.
The former mayor of College Park, Maryland, was sentenced to 3 decades in prison today.
Patrick Woyan pled guilty to 140 charges of possessing and distributing.
Now, for those of you trying to figure out if she's a Republican or Democrat, it says here Roberts ran as an independent, and she became the first woman to hold the office of mayor in DeRuyter in 2018, and she served her second term after winning re-election in 2022. Now, in both her races, she beat out local Democrats to win her seat. Okay, so with the old mayor now facing some horrendous charges, the town has sworn in an acting mayor until they can get things settled out.
Dust is still settling in DeRuyter after the shocking resignation of Mayor Misty Roberts Clanton. She made headlines around the world when she stepped down and was charged with rape by state police. Now tonight, the DeRuyter City Council met, and the big issue on the agenda was recognizing Randy Larkin as acting mayor, as well as appointing an interim council member for District 4. KPLC's Carla Castillo spoke to Larkin about what this means for the city.
Resolution 12A recognized Randy Larkin as acting mayor for the city of DeRuyter after Misty Clanton Roberts resignated 2 weeks ago.
Off of our charter for the city of DeRuyter, the president of the council, which I was elected just a few days prior to all of this happening, states that the president can go in as if he did not want to, then it would go to the vice president, and then we could decide from the council who would take that position. So I decided to go ahead and do it just to help out during this time.
Okay, so that's what's going on in DeRuyter, Louisiana, where the mayor is now facing decades in prison off of rape charges, insano stuff. And what is it with these small town mayors? We're just like scratching the surface here. I always thought it was going to be hard to find someone worse than Tiffany Henyard, but lo and behold, we found a mayor who's actually worse. Now, my question to you, do you think she's also a DEI hire, the first woman mayor to be an absolute disaster? Like in Dalton, the first woman mayor was an absolute disaster. Now, I want to be absolutely clear. Women can run towns and localities just like men. Matter of fact, some of the best run cities and towns are run by women. I think these women are horrible people who just were able to get into these positions by playing the gender game, right? I'm a woman, let's try for the first time. And now it's just become an absolute disaster. I believe there are probably going to be some successful women that run these towns eventually in the future. I just think, unfortunately, the first ones they picked happen to be trash. But if you like this type of content, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, do all the great YouTube stuff. My name is Nathan Lloyd, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Peace.